Accused by the US of violating the nuclear treaty, Russia spoke out. Russia's ambassador to the US denied Washington's accusations that Moscow was violating the last remaining nuclear agreement between the two countries. The US State Department submitted a report to Congress on January 31, which for the first time accused Moscow of violating the terms of the New START treaty. Specifically, the report claims that Russian officials rejected US requests for on-site weapons inspections and negotiations on compliance with the agreement. In an interview with RIA Novosti on February 1, Russian ambassador to the US Anatoly Antonov called the US report sensational, stressing that Russia has always strictly adhered to the terms of the New START treaty. According to Antonov, Washington itself violated the agreement by illegally withdrawing more than 100 strategic weapons from the list of accountability. These actions are related to the limits of New START, undermining the main objective of the agreement to maintain the balance of strategic offensive weapons of the parties. As for the allegation that Moscow refused to inspect the weapons on site and postpone the next session of the Bilateral Advisory Committee, the diplomat suggested that the US was trying to place the blame and refused to see the root cause of the current situation. We have repeatedly pointed out to Washington that the situation regarding the START treaty is a direct result of the mixed war waged by the West against our country, Antonov said. We warn them that arms control cannot be separated from geopolitical reality. Under the current conditions, we consider it unreasonable, untimely, and inappropriate to invite the US military to our strategic facilities. The ambassador stressed that Russia remains committed to the treaty and considers it a useful tool to ensure predictability in relations between nuclear powers. However, he asserted that unless the United States reconsiders firmly seeking to inflict a strategic defeat on Russia, any progress in the area of arms control is unlikely. The New START treaty was originally signed by then US and Russian Presidents Barack Obama and Dmitry Medvedev in 2010, which aimed to have the number of strategic nuclear missile launchers deployed around the world. The treaty will expire in 2026. Failure to renew the treaty could trigger a nuclear arms race, experts warn.